Yo guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I will give you my thoughts on episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again, Art for Art's Sake. Alright, so episode 7 of Daredevil Born Again has aired on Disney Plus this week, and I do have to say, if I think about it, this one might be the one that's going to be controversial a lot more than all of the rest was. And you know why? Well, because of the storyline and the fuck up that they did. Is it a fuck up? I don't know. I am open to see where it will go, but I also am very skeptical about it because we just lost one of the best things about the series so far in only episode 7, when we still had need to have story for 2 more episodes. I am of course talking about not the addition to the story of Muse, but mostly the closure of it. I did not expect them to kill off Muse this early. I thought he was going to be the big bad for this season so that they could have Fisk and the Anti-Vigilante Task Force for the next season, which probably could still be true, but Muse will not be the main baddie for this season. Then who will be? Now I do have to say I did not think that Muse was any threat to Daredevil. I thought they were going to pull off some shit like this with Heather and stuff like that to get Daredevil even more involved in it, to give it more personal flair. Because, well, we can just all say that Daredevil completely wiped the floor with Bastion or Muse. So that was pretty funny to see how he just did not stand a chance. I don't think he even landed one hit, so the taekwondo he did really not do a lot of a good job, you know. This episode, I have to say I liked it more than episode 5 and 6. It felt more cohesive, it felt better in certain ways, and it felt like a more focused story on where we are going next with the Anti-Vigilante Task Force. Wilson Fisk now officially back in the ranks or back on the radar for Daredevil. And of course, well, all the Muse stuff happening. And I am one bigger fan of these interconnected stories than Daredevil storyline and the Wilson Fisk storyline. I like that they are interwebbing again. So that was some pretty nice things. I was very happy when I saw some more Daredevil action. I was actually sitting here like, yes! And then they just killed him off, which I did not expect in any way. So that was pretty interesting, and I don't know why they did it. I also don't know if I am completely sold on why they did it, because, well, of course, in the second episode when Bastion first showed up, we were all like, is he gonna be Muse? Is he not gonna be Muse? What is his deal? Then he was forgotten about for all the rest of the episode, and in episode 6 he came back as Muse, and in this episode he came back as our good little friend in the chair talking to Heather. And then they just did a complete information dump on us, which I thought was a little lackluster, if I have to say so myself. If you think about what they did for Poindexter, for Bullseye in Daredevil season 3, with the entire recap of what happens with the black and white and Wilson Fisk watching from his side, this was a little lackluster. Yeah, he did taekwondo, and then he was like, I did taekwondo, you know. So that was very boring in a way. It was still very nice, but still very boring. I could have liked something more with that, especially if they were going to kill him off in the same episode. So yeah, I think they could have done a lot more with the Muse storyline. Do I think it's the end of the Muse storyline? No, he could also be a copycat or just a fan or something like that. I don't think he's going to be a fan. I do think he was the real Muse. But I also hope that there's going to be something more, that something will take over the role of Muse or something like that. Because this can't be it, you know. This can't be it for Muse, man. This man was set up to be something so intense, to only kill him off in episode 7 and not even episode 9. And I don't see anyone talk about it on the internet. That's the most insane part. Like, where are the reactions? Where are the angry reactions? I don't think I've only seen one angry reaction to it. So yeah, that happened, and then in the end, the most interesting part of the episode happened, apart from the Muse thing, of course, which was Vanessa ordering someone else to kill off Wilson Fisk. That was something I did not see happening, or did not expect. So let's see where that goes. At least we have some notion of where the season might go with these two. But for Daredevil, I have no idea. I do think he did very well on his job with Muse. He's now dead. So where is he going to go in the next 2 episodes? Let's see. Is he going to go up against the anti-vigilante task force already, or are they going to introduce a new threat? Let's see it next week for episode 8 of Daredevil Born Again. Thank you guys for watching. What did you think of the episode? Please let me know in the comments down below, because I'm really excited to hear your opinion on it. I want to thank you for watching, and bye bye.